So this has been in the game for a fair bit. And this is the first time I'm actually looking at it. Chaptening. Set the category to something else. There's a Halloween thing for this. That is the thing that exists. So we're doing that today. It says right there, this only works on the 31st. For whatever reason, instead of it just being like the entire month. So I had to manually set the date on time on my computer to the 31st, which killed my audio software and doesn't let me post on Twitter for some reason. So, make new game on Halloween. And see how this works. As I understand it, this is like a collectathon thing? Kind of? Sort of? So I guess we'll find out. On the bright side, it shouldn't take an eternity to load this time. There we go. Halloween. Oh, yeah, those are bad frames. Is it stable? Oh, it's not stable. Now it's stable. Jesus. Well, the hellish mist is pretty good. Okay, so what's the under and over that something like awful spooks out and just like screams in my face? Huh. Oh Christ, this again. Yes. Thief, rate audio softwares requiring a server to work. Yeah, this will be fantastic, it will. This will be great. This will be splendid. Huh. Come to think of it, I haven't made this trip in a while, have I? Not really. Just get used to the terrible audio for this stream and this stream only. I'm sure it'll work out fine. Sounds different now that I have stereo sound on. No, Thief, it's because voice mod doesn't work when I set my date and time manually. For some reason. And for whatever reason, it also means I can't post on Twitter. Good. Alright, let's get into the thick of it. What's going on? The Halloween minigame thing for this only works on the 31st. So I manually set my date and time to the 31st, and that made voice mod and Twitter not work anymore. I don't know why that's how that works, but that's how that works apparently. So I will politely, after this is over, go to Twitter and at Mr. Dr. Nose and say, hey, can you please make the Halloween event an option all October? That'd be very convenient. So it's been a while since I did this fresh. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, right? I only enter this once per playthrough. Good. Huh. And nothing happens at the exact same time. That's the appeal, just in general, isn't it? Okay, so, this is like a collectathon thing where I need to go find things, as I understand it. So I guess one of them's in the basement? No plastic titties? He thinks they're plastic. Didn't really specify where. Thank you for the raid, Ninja. Good. Well, that looks inconspicuous, doesn't it? Yeah. That's a thing. That's a thing up there. I can see it. I can see it. It's right there. I have collected 1 of 13 pumpkin. Good. How are you today? Suffering. Unimaginably. Worse than anyone else on Earth. Huh. So I don't know what the exact coordinates... Why does that play twice? Does anyone on Earth know why that plays twice? Vinyl! 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 Find coordinates. Okay, so one of them's like... up at the statue? GZ Doom is over. I'm surprised it lasted this long, to be honest. Good. Hello, Kari. The unmodulated voice is better, not gonna lie. The only thing I have the voice mod for is so, like, the mic does not pick up every minuscule sound, like me lightly tapping on my desk right now. From all of 3 feet away from where the mic is. I didn't hear any tapping. Open your fucking ears. Where's the statue? One of them's at the statue of the goat. What is the goat's name? It wasn't Victor, right? No, that was Rolf's goat. Have the exact chords, but it has the location. William, that's his name. Thank you. Move over to UZ Doom. Thief, have you ever played Chocolate Doom? It's an absurd experience, I'll be honest. No. You're better off, I'll be honest.
Alright, where's this goat? It's been too long since I did this. Where he at, though?
I'm just gonna assume this whole thing is locked at nighttime. Oh god, this is not the correct way at all. Stonehenge, the cabin's near the big hole at the entrance of the cave. Alright. On to step 1 here still. It's gonna be hard to find anything in the dark like this. It's up here, right? Past these rocks? Good. Oh, hey. This is like the 3rd one of these things I've ever found on the map. Huh. I only started playing Doom on my school computer via Flash. That was never going to appeal to me, but I'm glad it exists for the old people. Good. You know, I never played Doom on DOS. My first experience with Doom was the PS1 version. I imagine it to be an unenlightening experience, too. Inside the engine room of the windmill. Because, like, I have a little thing that tells me where some of them are. Apparently there's one inside the stone house that's outside the map boundary, or over the fence. I think that's over here by the entrance, isn't it? Pretty sure. Try not to crash into a tree and explode. It'll be fine, right? Everything gonna be fine. Everything gonna be A-okay. Okay, Okay, what if I just park here? Because the way to the stone house is, like, right over the fence this way, right? First thing the UZ Doom guys changed was turn off texture filtering by default. TR3 under the pipes. Under the pipes? And one on top of the water disposal pipe. That's at the base of the river in one direction, right? How far away was the stone house? God, I wish I just had a built-in, like, regular compass. It's over this one, right? Oh god, do I need the hook for this? Since this is a fresh save you have to do this on, that'd be annoying, right? Oh god, you're totally gonna make me do it this way, aren't you? Oh, you son of a bitch. Ah! Okay, hang on. Hang on, I can use the ATV for this, hang on. I just really have to hope the scroll wheel doesn't dick me over again. It will. Huh. What a sickening display of life. Little ATV friend, I need to know what's going on in this Halloween thing. I don't know why, but it must be this way. Come. Good. Just go off in this direction. Everything will be fine. Point it this way so I have actual light. And save my flashlight. From the 24th to the 5th of next month? I tried. It didn't work. It was only on the 31st that it worked. Unless that got updated with, like, the most recent patch, which I don't think I have. I think I'm one behind. They had to use AI to code, and people really weren't happy with that. So rip GZ Doom. That's it? Jesus. Okay, this is much higher than I thought it was. This is gonna be a problem. Okay. Okay, I actually might have to go find a hook for this. Because the invisible wall on this is much larger than I remember it being. This is a little bit absurd. Why do you expect me to have a... Is there a free hook anywhere that's just laying around on the map that I've been unaware of this whole time? Because I'm gonna need one to get over this fence. Eh. Alright, put the kibosh on that. Violates some commercial license, meaning no one can release a full game on GZ Doom anymore. That sounds really stupid and highly specific. Okay, what's the closest? It's the law? I believe the law should be made to benefit the individual. Me, specifically. Okay, can't get to the stone house without a hook. Vinyl! Is there a hook laying around the map somewhere? Generative AI means you can't claim ownership, yeah. How does the whole generative AI work when you're, like, generating map data, then? For your video game? Like, Bethesda did that with, like, the regular map stuff, like, the overworld stuff in Starfield. That's why nothing in that game is worth exploring. Because it's just a bunch of, like, rocks and shit. There's no fine detail put into anything. Okay, the cave. And also TR3. TR3 is the one that's by the cave, isn't anyway, isn't it? It is, right? think I'm going the wrong way for that. A hook is at the bottom of the well? Shit, first I'm hearing... Oh, right, I can't actually get into that without a... I can stop by the cabin. I can stop by the cabin. I can go to the cabin. I can get the axe from under the bed. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Be calm. Be cool. Be collected. Don't fly off the handle. Don't start screaming. It's all fine. Just relax. Just chill. Just calm down. Procedural generation and AI-generated code. Uh-huh. You know, AI-generated code would like, go a long way to fix certain developers' games. I genuinely feel like the Soulless Machine would have done a better job coding Yandere Sim. Is that guy alive still? Huh. Axe. 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 Out of the way, bed! Hang on. Hang on. Hang on. Hang on. Oh, it's like pixel perfect. Got it! No. There we go. Now Pappy's ready. And there's a pumpkin in here, you said? Oh, hey, a burger. Delicious. And a shovel in case I need it. I don't need to bother with the deer skull. I'm not seeing a pumpkin inside the cabin, if there is one. I don't think there is one in here. Unless it's, like, in the rafters, which... Hang on. They have a kind of glow on them, don't they? Alright, fine. Off I go. Yeah, hang on. I need to... Barrel, come here. Barrel, come here. Be a sport now. Be a good little boy now. Wish I could take that rug with me back to the house, unlike the main save. It's a good throw rug. Come on. Yeah. Should be good enough, right? Yep. Okay, I have an axe, I have a shovel. And then the well is also around here, right? It's like more towards the lavender field. Yeah? The small houses are near the large hole. Why is the Halloween Google Doodle Pac-Man? Ah. I just work here. Okay, it's like right off the lavender field. TR3 is the one with the power, one of the power buildings. One of the power buildings? There you are, you filthy little lamb. You know, one of you told me many streams ago of this, that the pickaxe was the best melee weapon in the game. So unless they added the axe after that, I don't know if that's true or not. Are you sure there's a hook down here? Are you positive there's a hook down here? The axe was added after. Good to know. I see a pumpkin. There's more than one well? What? I don't believe you. All it says is there's a hook in the well. Well, I just saved, so. So there is! Splendid! Okay, we're good. Fantastic. We're getting places. Slowly. Surely. Hooking expert. Chat, at what point did they stop being called hookers? Was there a specific, like, point in time where it was no longer acceptable to call them hookers? There's one at Stonehenge, too, right? The Stonehenge is, like, right next to the Arrowrail house, right? Just through that, like, brush of wood. I'm not used to them not being here. Going to summon the Great Pumpkin to give everyone Halloween presents. Man, Charlie Brown had it more rough than anyone ever should have. I can't believe they would do that to a cancer patient. Chat, how abrupt is the audio cutting off since I have the filter on? To the best of my abilities. Apple stole the classic Charlie Brown specials to only be on Apple TV. Not too fond of Jeff Bezos, not too fond of the remains of anything, to be honest. I realize Amazon and Apple are separate things, I know. I'm just saying. This is not the way to the fence. What happened? How did I get turned around like that? Also, I gotta be careful about this because I actually have to pay attention to the fuel because I don't have the solar power. Steve Jobs' ghost is a ghost jobless. So true. How did I do this before? It's been so long. There we go. Nailed it. Yeah. I'm in. I believe that's it right there. You know, come to think of it, we never really figured out what was going on with this, just in general. Here's that second shovel in case I needed it. Is there anything extra on top of these? No, it's just this. Thanks, autosave. Saving me some trouble there. Stop making noises. What the hell is that? Huh. Ow. I was gonna go for the burger that's over there, but yeah, fuck it. Maybe I should have grabbed the keys before I came here. Why does this always happen to me? Alright, where did I park? Where did I park? Who am I? What am I? Everyone prepared for the trick-or-treaters? I somehow doubt the trick-or-treaters are going to come by my place, I'll be honest. Where did I park? I thought it would be more simple to find it, considering the headlights. Oh, I think that's it over there. Just on the other side of this. Here we go. Sleep is going to be another issue, but we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. Okay, the cave. The cave and TR3 and the pipe. $100 full-size candy bars, didn't get a single trick-or-treater. You did get diabetes early. That's all that matters.
I got the diabetes.
Chat, I'm unaware if Wilford Brimley was in any movies other than The Thing. Like, it's just never something I've looked into. Was he? Yes? I keep finding the fence when I don't need to find the fence. Not really certain where I am right now, I'll be honest. The hellish red light in the distance is not helping. That is some good distance fog right there. Now that's powerful. That's good thumbnail material right there. Huh. Try and keep that in mind. Try not to crash and die. You don't have a helmet or anything. Easy does it. Take it easy. Easy does it. You know, since I've been learning to drive, learning to just not press on the gas at all if you're on a hill has been annoying. I also need to brake very lightly, so I'm at a controlled speed anytime it happens. The annoying thing is the parking lot I've been driving in has a turn that's on a hill. I don't know if you've ever had to, like, make a turn in a parking lot over a hill before, of concrete. It is not a pleasant experience. Okay, I think the pipe is right around here? I think? If I'm remembering right? Because I think the sluice gate is just over there, isn't it? Oh yeah, there it is, thank God. Alright, just gently lower myself. Got it. Do a big climb. Okay, we're good. We're good, we're good, we're all fine. Okay. TR3 and the hole. Or the buildings by the hole. One or the other. Something along those lines. I rarely ever come out this far, so I'm gonna have trouble getting my bearings. Also, there's one at the pond, you said? Because I'm at the pond now. People always call this a lake. I don't think this is a large enough body of water to be considered a lake. Great giving Hook the speed features that the Hook from Just Cause had. I don't think with the amount of fall damage I have, that would be a good idea. In the log on the island in the middle of the lake? In the log? I don't remember which of these logs has something in them. I think this is the one where you dig up the candle. One is in the water hole north of the lake. The water hole? That's, this thing over here, right? Where is it? I know exactly what you're talking about. It's the one where the map geometry looks really, 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 really bad. Yeah, this one, right? Oh god, I need scuba gear to go down that far. Ah! It's too deep. It actually won't let me go far down. Ugh! Christ! Hook it? Maybe. Hang on. That might work. Maybe. I should wait until I stop bleeding. They swam too deep, stroked too greedily. The boys, they did swim too much. Too far did they go. Good news, Arissa's trip to the hospital seems to be fine, and nothing apparently is wrong. Good news, I suppose. Alright, where are we going? Right. That's what I was doing. Just try not to drown. Yeah, what happened? She said she was, like, just feeling a lot of pain after she got out of work. So, she went Gah. To a doctor, and the doctor said go to the ER. And she did all the tests at the ER, and they told her, yeah, you're fine. Or he drowns creepypasta. That was closer to reality than some of you think. I think I told that story before, though. Damn it. Gah. Get the fuck... What's happening right now? Yeah! The forces tried to keep me under. Going fishing, I am. Gotcha, you little bastard! Turns out cartoon physics were the answer. Yeah. Can you stop tripping over your own feet? Gah. Okay, I feel better now. Kind of. Aside from all the blood loss. She saw a shooting star. What did she wish for? I assume success. And good fortune and all that. You remember when Jacob wrestled the angel for like an entire day and forced the angel to give him a blessing? Like, fuck, dude. I can't believe he got away with that. In a lake? In the lake. In a log. In an island. You mean this... Okay, I see the glow. Hang on. I see the glow. Hang on. Yep. Nailed it. Not today, rock pile. I see a burger. It's mine. None other may have it. Yep. Ugh. Are there any other ones in the lake? Any others around? No? Just those two. Okay. Back to where I parked then. Battery's getting pretty low. How many are we at now? I wasn't paying attention. The power pole near Foxtrot and Golf. 6 of 13. Okay. The power pole near Foxtrot and Golf. Just one damn thing at a time. Every once in a while, the water, like, reflections in this game freak me out. And it's like, oh no, no, you're fine. It's just a weird reflection. It's not something in the water. You're fine. In the second to northmost windmill. Are they gonna... Is Dr. No's gonna add, like, a purpose to the windmills? Because right now there's not really... There's just not really any reason to interact with them at all. Power pole near Foxtrot and Golf. SV... done. Target Foxtrot. Okay, that'll work. 2 viewers from Canada on my streams. I know Kari is one of them, but who's the other? I assume Fork. Unless Fork moved already. I remember him talking about that at some point. I think he was planning to go to, like, Nevada or something. Maybe Arizona. I don't know. Rats hunt bats for food. That's some rodent-on-rodent violence. Told Ninja that plug-in to see the real view count. Dude, it's not hard to find. Why do you keep asking me? Good. Yeah. I don't even remember what it's called. Oh, Jesus. Okay, we're here. The power pole near Foxtrot and Golf. When you say power pole, do you mean one of these, or do you just mean like a pole stuck, like sticking out of the ground? One of the pillars for the cameras. All it says is power pole. Near Foxtrot and Golf. Near Foxtrot and Golf. Asvita Target Golf. Not gold. Golf. Image in lobby. Oh, it is on top of one of those. I think it's the one that's right next to me, too. Oh, that's going to be a problem. Alright, it might be that one there. Going by the image, because it's, like, right near, the satellite. Getting up there is going to be a problem without dying. Okay. Alright. Just don't fuck it up. Just don't fuck it up. Just don't fuck it up. Do not fuck it up. Everything's alright. Everything's okay. Everything's fine. No reason to panic. We're all perfectly okay. No matter what anyone says. Everything's chill. Oh, right. This counts as actual object. Oh, Nelly. Yeah. Christ. Can I go right through this, or does this count as a... No, that counts as that. Okay, hang on. Okay, hang on. Okay, hang on. Alright. Alright, now hang on. Ugh. It's not really going any higher at this rate because of all the other stuff going on. Jesus. God. Okay, is it up here? It is! Okay. We're fine. We're all fine. We're all good. You know the people that have to climb up the giant towers? Like the proper enormous ones that you see out in the middle of nowhere sometimes? Those people make like a killing. And they only have to do it like twice a year. But the job takes like 6-7 hours to do. Oh good, my flashlight's out. Where did I park? Is it down there? Has a high death rate as well. Apparently the reason that happens more often than not is because the job takes half the time if you just... Because you're supposed to, like, go up there with a full harness and hook yourself on each individual step of the ladder as you go up. And then unhook yourself and then go up a step and then hook yourself on the next one and then go up, then unhook and so on and so forth. But if you just don't do that, you can do that in like 3 hours instead of 6 or 7. You know, you just highly at risk of falling to your death. Huh. Alright, I need to stop in at the house for a second and, like, pick up a new battery for my flashlight. Maybe, like, sleep also. Since I can't really alleviate that. I know there were spare batteries around somewhere. Oh, right. Keys. There you are. Away with you. And I'll grab another one. Why not? Empty beer. Spare battery. I'll take you too. Okay. I'll go upstairs. And I'll nap. Get some of that stamina back. For a bit. Everything will be fine. It'll be fine. Everything will be okay. Eternal night continues forth. I finally watched Jacob's Ladder. Good movie. Yes, it is. I've only seen it the one time, and that was when I was much younger. I remember really liking it, though. Man, Silent Hill 2 ripped this the fuck off. Right down to the jacket. How young? I don't know, like 14? Why does the rain make the red fog? Okay, you know what? Never mind. Just never mind. It's all good. Okay, fully rested. I'm good now. And I'm just gonna pretend those lights off in the distance were not Mothman. Borgar. Not washing my hands and picking up a sandwich. Just like day one. Okay, what was I doing? Right. Back at the entrance. And then to the... over the fence. Right. I should get an electrician's license. Make sure you always wear the rubber gloves. No matter what. At all times. You see those videos of coming out of, I think, New York, of like the homeless population just like stealing the copper out of like the new parking meters they put in? Good job. Good job solving the problem. Huh. So I saw the eyes, but so far this has been pretty normal. Got shocked to death stealing copper out of the life power box. Digging through junkyards for wires wasn't paying the bills. Evidently not! Couple months work in Germany. Do you speak German? Okay, is the reason you guys in that corner of the world just happen to be really, really, like, bilingual is because every single different language is, like, 3 blocks away at all times? Is that the reason? Pretty much. Alright. Okay, this is much taller than I thought it was. Okay, there's the wall. Apparently it's still here. Ow. It's just a little bit of damage to my shins. It's fine. Okay, now. Which way is the building? Connecticut to Rhode Island, and suddenly everyone was speaking Gaelic. Yeah. Yeah, I guess. If every state had its own language. Ugh. All you need to do is say, I just work here. If you need something, ask the manager. That's it? Huh. Where's this building? I can... Goddamn Mothman. Fuck off! Killing vinyl. This is what you chose to do. You know you can pick the number of seconds someone is timed out for. When you do /timeout, then user, just put a space and put the number. And that'll be the number of seconds. You don't have to go through the trouble of timing out and then untiming out. Where the hell is this thing? It's a useful comedic bit. Apparently I've hit the border. I like my way better. Where's this house? It's around somewhere. I've only found it like twice, haven't I? You'd think it'd be easier to find in the dark. This would be so much easier if I had something. This is 2025, there are no houses. You will fight tooth and nail to the death over the same shitty communist concrete blocks of apartments forever, and you will like it. You know, every once in a while I keep thinking I'm hearing footsteps behind mine, but I think that's just normal. Huh. Where's the house? Hey, I'm not in danger of running into any, like, weird shit that's usually out of bounds, right? Because I got told once, like, a year ago that there's a crasher outside of the map boundaries, if you go out there. Where the hell is this house? Only the prying eyes? That's what they're called? I like Mothman better. Maybe I should have taken the ATV with me. Just for the light. Then again, I don't think I would have been able to actually get it over the fence. Okay, so over there is just where I came from, but I still haven't found the goddamn house. This would be so much easier with, like, the digital map. But then the map boundary is just there. But it's definitely off in this direction, right? Like, it's from the over the fence from the entrance, I remember. Distinct memory. I'm gonna lose my mind if I don't find this building. You know that? It can't not be here, for God's sake. Right? And I've hit the well again. How close is it to the border wall? Because that's, like, very specific, you no go any further. No matter what. Not allowed. Illegal. God, if only I could have, like, a second of daylight. This would be much more simple. I probably ran past it like 100 times by now, right? Like, it feels like that type of thing. Building, 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 building. It's in, like, a flat area. It's not on a hill, right? You think it'd just be down here, right? Where the hell is it? I know it's over here. I stuck cameras in there before they turned off on their own for no reason. I found the fence again. X666, Y negative 666. That'd be really useful if I had any means of checking that. Unfortunately, there's no spawn item commands. Can you see the fence from the building? Is it over another fence? Because there's another fence right here. I'm gonna break my own ankles doing this. I think that just leads back to the regular map area. Is locked behind $15 a month on Patreon. Wait, what? What's the point of this jutting out? I swear it's gotta be around here. Has to be. You know, at this rate, I may as well go back to the goddamn base and just use the radar. Granted, I don't know if the radar goes that far, but still. You know what would help? Super flashlight. Maximum over flashlight. Alright, I've had enough. Good. Just lower me down gentle-like. There we go. Nah. Yeah. Oh. Ah. Oh. Ah. Now that plan didn't work, did it? Good. Chad, I still don't have the hang of parking. Like, I'm getting better at it, it's just it doesn't come up often enough for me to be able to, like, gain experience in that particular field. Mountable lights, they can be light carried or mounted anywhere. Easy does it. Alright, just pull in, and we'll access the radar right quick. Just park in the handicap, they don't drive. It's X, and then negative Y, right? Yeah, that makes sense. It's right here, apparently. That is where that is. X and negative Y. X and negative Y. You should be shutting the door on me. Okay, now I should be able to manage, right? Good. Okay, if you're pointing me in that direction, I guess I must have been way off. I could have sworn it was by the entrance. You know, these eyes are a bit less prevalent than I thought they would be. And when I saw them walking around the house while I was, like, napping, I figured, oh, I'm gonna have to deal with this. It's like, this isn't really coming up that much. It's that log where all those rations are. Nvidia is now worth more than 2 Canadas. That's a low bar. I'm going places. Are you rattling so much? I'm starting to get a little bit low on fuel. Is this why I thought it was over by the entrance? Because there's another sluice right here? That's probably it, right? Okay, just park that there. And I guess we'll workshop the rest. Alright. There's no regular invisible wall on this one, it looks like. Just the regular one. Alright. Equip axe. I wish this had an alt fire. Oh, there it is. Apparently I can't just chop through the door like a man. This is mine now. Let's not stick around there. Head right on back to where I was. Which I think was this way? Mojang is experimenting with making Minecraft fully open-sourced. I feel like that should have happened like 10 years ago, to be honest. I think it's over there. It's like, all you need to do to make Minecraft a better game is just implement an actual combat system. Which I think someone was doing, but then that game got canceled. Maybe have some, like, social elements with, like, specific characters you get to live in, like, stuff you build. Like, if you just take elements of, like, Animal Crossing and implement them into Minecraft and then just have... I don't know, like a fucking... Because right now it's, like, essentially vanilla Skyrim with melee combat. But even, like, the enemy, like... I can't remember what the name of the mod is. There's a perk overhaul for Skyrim. And the one that you get for blocking is just... If you block, like, right before an attack lands, not only will you take no damage, but whatever, like, tried to hit you, like, reels back. Was that another candle thing? Okay, something has to happen if I light all those, right? Trying to keep that in mind for later. Okay, that's like the fourth one I found. There's one there, there's one over near the entrance, there's one over by the Arrow house, and there's one near the cave. Huh. Okay, and then there was another one at TR3, you said, right? And there's one over by the hole. Go the Enderall. Dude, if I'm gonna stream Skyrim again as like a full playthrough thing, it's gonna be the complete opposite of what I did. When did I start the Skyrim playthrough? Was that November of 2021? I think. And that was mostly an attempt at taking it seriously? TR3 hole Stonehenge pipe. I did Stonehenge in the pipe already. I know there's, like, some mod packs you can do to basically just give it Devil May Cry's combat. It's like, if I stream Skyrim as, like, a full playthrough again. That's probably what I'll end up installing. Where am I? I thought I was driving over to near where the hole was. I think I'm over by the arrow house, though. You know, I need to stop here anyway to get some gas. Nintendo's patent against Palworld got rejected by the Japanese Patent Office. One of them did. The one for capturing monsters got rejected. Thank God. No news on the other one, though. Where's the other gas cans? I know there's more in here. These still go down even now? Jesus. Minecraft like game vintage story, but it's like $20. Price tends to set expectations for things. You you have 100. Not you. You. Is there another one that has 100 here? Not really. In fact, let me use up these ones that don't have much in them first. This is an opener. Get rid of those. Come here, you. This one is 10. It's useful. What if we mind Minecraft, but tedious? I know there was more of them in here. I just don't remember where they were. Also, I think the gas cans have the same explosive yield regardless of how much gas is actually in them, as long as it's something. Alright, I guess it's just you now. Get the feeling I know what game you're streaming on Halloween is, but I won't say just in case. There's only a few select options. Okay! I need to go find where the hole is, which means I need to go back to base so I can get my bearings again. Because I can never remember how to do it otherwise. I'm all flipped, turned upside down. I hear that screaming! I'm going to assume that's just a thing for the Halloween event. Thank you, Goofy. I think it was over this way, wasn't it? Right? I'm not crazy, am I? I think the red is throwing me off. It's like I usually have exact locations for, like, the bigger parts of the map down pat, don't I? No, that's the fence. Where the hell is the hole? I don't remember ever having trouble finding it before, did I? Have I? Maybe? It's over at Yankee, right? Huh. Mushroom. Was it over there? Actually, now that I think of it? I'm trying to remember which direction I saw the big sky beam before. Might have been over there. It's probably over there. Don't say Yankee that way. Yankee Doodle went to town, riding on a pony. Minecraft-esque experience outside of actual Minecraft. I'd rather it have it pseudo-tech it, like one having technology and automation. I feel like having actual characters to interact with might go a long way. Wasn't Notch working on some type of, like, thing where you can date an elf? Didn't he post about that, like, last year? I was like, oh yeah, just put that in Minecraft. That'd work. Just having something like that. Put in marriage and having children into Minecraft. Find a female villager who comes from a wealthy family. That sounds familiar? Don't worry about it. I'm sure nothing bad can happen as a result of that thing happening. Yeah, this is gonna... Okay, it's right there. No salted heart yet. Okay, is Arorel still gonna be pissed off if I come up here and look at the I have no mouth and I must scream bit? It's not here. The journal that has the I have no mouth and I must scream bit is not here. Okay, was there only one up here? Or was there one at the hole, also? No hole? It's tragic, isn't it? There's gas cans here, though. So I can at least infer some extras. The fence is already ripped out. Huh. I have no ass and I must cheat. How quaint. I thought there were gas cans up here, weren't there? Yes. I'm sure that one fuel will go a long way. That's more like it. Yes, dump you right there. That'll be fine. Take some of the spare batteries, why not? Yeah, it's fine. Beer, open. Just get a little bit crunk before I get back on the bike. Oh, yeah. And then over at the cave. Which I had to go over the windmills for. So I'm in the opposite direction I need to be for that. Easy does it. Everything's gonna be fine. Everything good. Nothing to worry about. We're all doing A-okay. Easy. At TR3 and at the cave, right. It's been a while since I've actually stopped by the windmills. I just drive past them every time. I think I've only actually gone into them a couple times. They're like right there, right? Oh no, they're right there, I'm dumb. You'd think they'd be easier for me to spot. At this point, they really will need a blind emote. Go now. Engine room of one of the windmills. When they say engine room, does that mean the base of the tower, or do I have to climb up each one until I figure out which one it is? Second to most northern. The compass doesn't show direction. So it's in one of the two middle ones. Okay, let's try this one then. I just get the feeling you're being chased by something, but you can't do it. I wish there were lights in here. What a thrill. With darkness and silence through the night. What a thrill. I'm searching, and I melt into you. put a fear in my heart, but you're so supreme. I give my life, not for honor, but for you. If it's in the engine room and this is the engine room, then it's not this one. Let's check up top just to be certain. Yeah, no, it was the other one. Oh, getting down to this is gonna be a problem. Okay, getting down this is always a bitch. Oh, Jesus Christ. Easy. Easy. Okay. It says you can see the glow from the bottom of the ladder. Okay, got it. Got it. Oh, calm down. Everything's gonna be okay now, children. Everything's gonna be okay now. What? Yeah, okay, whatever. That's, what? Yeah, alright, whatever. That feels like that was planned, and I don't like that it feels like that was planned. I don't like that it feels like that was planned. I can see the glow from the bottom of the ladder, but I don't see a glow from the bottom of the ladder. Unless that was it. But it said it was inside the engine room, didn't it? Oh, this is always a problem. Why do we have to split this up into two different ladders? Is it necessary? It would be on the edge of the ladder. Well, I found the one outside of one of the towers. So, oh God, oh Jesus, oh fuck. Ooh, Nelly. Fine. We're okay. We're all just fine. Everything's okay. Just climbing precariously. You know, it's been a while since I actually... There we go. I'm just gonna swap this out now. That's the one I just had. Off you go. Okay, I checked the two middle ones, and it wasn't in there. There was one just outside the third one, though. Most likely be the tower, maybe some game trickery. Alright, well, I'm not seeing it in there. Just in case. Just check the last one in case. Which ones you got left? It says I had 11 of 13, and I have not checked TR3 or the cave yet. So that should be where those are. Okay, I'm just gonna assume that somehow bugged out and placed it at the bottom of the tower. Huh. Alright. Let's ride. Thankfully, these two are, like, right next to each other. So we should be fine. Pray to God it does not reset my pumpkins if I die. Easy does it. Huh. I could have sworn that bush was glowing for a second. Everything gonna be fine. Just drive up a 90-degree cliff face. Oh, Jesus, stop flipping. Okay, I'm fine. I'm fine. Everything's fine. No reason to worry about anything. Who watches 2 streams at once? I got like 7 different streams all starting around the same time. And that's why you don't count as a viewer. Ugh. Yeah. 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 TR3. Good. Good. I see the glow. It must be up above. That or it's outside, one or the other. Yeah. Yeah. It's probably up there. It says on top of the pipes? Okay, hang on. Yeah. Yep. Where are you? On top of the pipes? Oh, there. Got it. 12 to 13. Now, just gotta slip over to the cave. Just on over to the cave. Excuse me a moment. Not what I meant to do. Do that first. Jesus, I forgot that's how that worked. One moment, I have 2 ats. Both of which are from Marty. You feeling okay? Ah. Oh, stretch my back out. God, I'm dying. Okay, what was I doing? Right. Go back to it. Prime Gaming had to die. Anytime anyone talks about Twitch Prime Gaming, I just think about cloud gaming. Chat, is Gamefly still around? Gamefly was like a legitimately fantastic service. I just have to pay this fee every month, and I can just send for whatever thing I want, as long as it's one at a time, and have it for as long as I want? It's all Luna now? I miss Gamefly. It was so useful back when I still had a reason to have anything physical. Gamefly's dead. Like my hopes and dreams. Finding the cave in darkness is a little bit harder than I thought it would be. Same as Blockbuster. I feel like I'm going in the wrong direction for the cave. Which is not really a thing that I've ever had trouble finding before, I think. Selling off its game library before it died? Jesus Christ. Here's the... Is it over here? Yeah, that looks like it. By the entrance to the cave. By the entrance to the cave. Is this it? It should be, right? Left. Wasn't I just here? Wait, there it is. I'm going to assume that wolf howling means I should go home. I have found every pumpkin there is to find. All is as it should be. Oh, 1 sec. Good. 1 moment. Good. What? Whoa. What happens now? That is an excellent question. Vinyl, what now? Do I just go home? Check story? Store? Check store. New item. Look at all the money I have to spend on items. Must be my birthday. Cool one to say the least. Huh. Oh. Oh. Alright, try not to die going downhill now. It costs 9,001 though. I understood that reference. Why? Okay, I landed it. I landed it, thank God. Thank you, God. Gravity, please stop trying to kill him, motherfucker. Yeah. Oh. Easy does it. Easy does it. Snack. Oh. Alright. Alright, we're fine. We're all good. I collected every pumpkin there was to collect. I did it, I did. Email. You'd think I would have checked these, but there is no thing. Where in store should I be looking? Cooking book? Has that always been there? Huh. Hachama had a 6-hour mental breakdown stream. Was it hot? You can be honest. Huh. All? No, actually. Ah, that's a shame. What am I looking for? That costs 9,001 space bucks? You know, I should probably just look for price. I wish there was a way to sort these easier. Huh. Maybe I should just go by a little bit faster. There was something there. That was the industrial printer. Maybe at the bottom? Smoke detector? Emits loud noise if there is a fire nearby. It beeps over the microphone to know you have weakness in your heart. What do I need mittens for? Huh. I don't think smoke detector was in the... Also regular bandage. Clean jar. Baking tray? I can buy globes now. That's neat. Carrefour candy bowl? Oh my god. And pumpkin pie. Uh-huh. Water sprinkler? A faucet? What do I need a garden hose for? Witch's lantern. Lantern post. Ghost prop. Ghost prop. Cauldron. Witch hat. Candle. They're blue, you say? Uh-huh. Item is related to that? There are many things here. Hey, you know what I'm gonna do quick? I'm gonna just quick do that thing where I just, you know, give myself infinity dollars through highly specific means that I don't need to tell anyone about. I think I need at least $1 is the problem. Like, I think I genuinely need money for this to work. Is there an item box that I start with? I don't think there is. Shit. When in doubt, get crunk. Hang on, let me go take a nap. Just take a big nap. Be a big nap boy. Have a good big boy sleep. And everything will make sense. Sleepy time. Huh. I'm gonna pretend those noises are okay. I'm gonna pretend that's normal. Everything's fine. Don't worry about it. Everything's okay. There's nothing to worry about. Huh. Used to have plums too, but that turned out to be the couch I was sleeping on. My organs while I slept. Gah. Get Crunk to pull the lever. You know, I like Emperor's New Groove a lot. I really wish I could see what Kingdom of the Sun would have turned out to be like. Like, I get it would have just been like a Prince and the Pauper type of story, but like... I would have liked... It would have been interesting. Would have liked to know something. Kingdom of the Sus. This is why you're grounded. You know that? This is why you're not allowed basic rights. You know, I don't remember it being quite so dark in here without regular lights. Now, how do I get one single dollar to my name so I can just give myself infinite dollars? Huh. Time to open a cold one again. Ugh. This is the state of the world and how it should always be. There we go, now I can't see everything. You'd think I would be smart enough to have this closed on the regular, evidently not. Oh, Jesus. Is there a way I can just get money really quick so I can do the thing? I just need one single whatever currency in Switzerland is? Hanging out under a bridge and pointing toward your open mouth for an hour. Lots of money in that. Thief, if that was the case, you wouldn't be starving for PC upgrades. Oh, there is fresh coffee here. You think I would have known? Maybe for one box tape? There's... Hang on. There's an already pre-made... There's an already pre-made signal somewhere around here, right? I think there was one in the basement somewhere, right? You'd think I'd remember. I don't like them making noise. It sickens me. I could have sworn there was a spare one. This one had the box. Get out of the way! Have there always been this many in here to start with? Wasn't there a recording on the roof? Was there? Oh, there is an item box here. Are the trash bags in here? I think there are downstairs. That's probably an easier way. Hang on. That's an easier way. And then I think there's trash bags in the storage closet. Out of the way. Trash bag. I only need one. Do that. Select that. Store. Then I just need to put you out to pasture. The thing is offline, so I have to go climb the big tower. Huh. Oh, yeah, everything makes sense now. Everything gonna be just right. Huh. Looks more narrow and less shadowy. Huh. That's weird, but okay. Be normal. Good. Alright. Now I just do that, and then I get $1 singular from disposing of trash. And then everything will be fine. Now I just gotta wait on that. I think. Huh. Consume an entire chicken. Where's that gif of the kitten climbing up the thing and eating a raw chicken? There it is. That's just what I needed. Huh. Alright. This is taking its sweet time, isn't it? Hurry up, Bezos! I'm gonna cancel my Amazon Prime at this rate. Honestly, I don't know what I still have it for. I guess it's nice not having to pay for, like, extra shipping. Yeah. Huh. Give me my money. Be gone! Now I just need to wait for the money train to come rolling in. And then I'll know just what to do. Like a good, big, and strong little lad. It all makes sense. It'll all be right and sensible, it will. Want something funny? Thief has not had sex since the last decade. Yes? Huh. That's all of us. You know you're not wrong. $25. Thief, you're 26 now. Fuck you. No. No, you will not. I have $2! Great. Fantastic. Alright, now I just need to save that. And then I just, wait for that to fade away, and then I go. Huh. As soon as someone starts sex, they stop showing up to stream. Why Sneck has been missing some streams lately.
The call of the wild bussy. It takes his attentiveness away.
Okay, and then I close that, right? And then I have to open this in a different thing. I go here, and then I go local disk, users, owner. Hang on, I have to minimize every other screen that I'm in so I can do this properly. Then I, slash app data, local. VOTV. Saved? Is it saved? Save games. And then it's the one that I just made, titled Dying. And then I copy that over here. And then I come back to the browser, save editor. Just make sure this is the right one. Seems to be, yes. Okay, and then I have this in like a smaller window, right? And I drag this over here. And then that should work out fine. Okay, and then that's there. And then I just change my point value to whatever I goddamn feel like. Great, fantastic. All right, that's good, that's good, that's good, that's good. Yeah, that's good. Download. Fantastic, excellent, phenomenal. Then I can close that.
Oh yeah, it's all coming together.
I can never remember mine anyway. I think it was O? Maybe? Chad, I can never remember what my goddamn blood type is. Never can. It just always eludes me. Every time I get reminded, it's just that information leaves my brain immediately. Okay, and then I drag this back into here, and then I replace the save file with the same name. And then back to desktop. And then, if I can remember which one was which here, which I never can. It's that one, then that one, then that one, and then this. And then it's open again. And we should be right back on track. I think the logical step for me at a reasonable price is a 3070. I think the logical step for me at any point would be, I seem to have fucked up the game window, kids. Dad seems to have fucked up the game window. Hang on. Alright, hang on. Okay, hang on. 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 Okay, there it is. Oh, yeah, that's still not booties. Just do this a little bit more. There we go. And then I just come back to that. Hang on, it's in a separate thing, isn't it? The Halloween. Go there, play the game. Yeah. one thing at a time, and then it'll all make sense. Good. Everything is as it should be. So we arrive at our destination again. Now I can have everything. All will be extinguished. I'll take one of them, and 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 I'll take that. And I'll take one of them, and I'll take that, and I'll have one of those, and I'll have that. Oh, this is witch's brew. Okay. And then I'll take that, and then I'll take that, and I'll take that. Those are just the things for the Omega Curfer. Everything's coming together. I should probably scroll up faster than this. I don't see any more blue. Wait, there was a blue there. Oh, orange Curfer. Don't trust him. Don't trust him. Not for 1 second. Alright, that's it. Coming in from downtown! And so I wait. And I plan. And I eat this chicken sandwich. Lovely. No way in. No way out. No way in. No way out. Soon, my God. Hurry, 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 hurry. You're taking your sweet time, you know that? Anytime now. Anytime now, it'll all be well put together. What the fuck? Yeah, right, I'm just gonna pretend that's all normal. I'm gonna pretend all these things are normal. Why does this have wheels on it? Huh. What do you do? This thing's pretty sick, I'll be honest. I could have this set up somewhere. Really give someone a heart attack, you know what I'm saying? Oh my God, a pumpkin pie. For me. Delightful. The Kerfer candy. What is that giant gummy worm? Looks phallic as fuck. Oh yeah, he likes it. Huh. I'm sticking to the 1080p until people in person make fun of me for it to my face. So as soon as you move in, then. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Hell yeah, brother. It all makes sense. Yes. Now I am the one with the hat. Huh. Yes. Damn it. I don't have enough space. On account of having all this in my hands. Yeah, that's more sensible than whatever it was I was doing. Jesus, that takes up a lot of space, huh? Why is my vision listing if I'm, like, not sleep-deprived? Ah, well. More hat for me. Damn it. Operating system so we can play Helldivers 2 with the boys. I doubt it. I very much doubt it. It's never gonna happen. He's cursed. Forever. Alright. How do you work? How do I fly this? This thing is really fast. Why does it have wheels? Eh. Nyeh. How do I take off on this thing? It's like I can hit the parking brake. Does it fly? I feel like it should. People should draw Dr. Kell in a witch costume.
Hey there, little fella. What you doing? You doing good? Doing all right, little fella?
Ugh. This thing has trouble standing up. You know that? It doesn't really want to, at all. You know? There, it does that way. It can float and shoot missiles from the front. What? Oh my god. Boy, this would have made that boss fight a lot easier. Alright, how do I actually fly? Is it right-click? No. Because it's not shift. Shift just makes go big fast. The broom is this game's Hydra. Evidently. Well, this makes life a little bit simple. Just a little bit.
I deserve this. Look at all the blood I'm losing.
I feel better now. Huh. Well, no idea where that went. How much of that stuff do I have unlocked? Just in the regular store now? On the other save? Because it's still letting me use the orange Kerfus. Only during Halloween? None of it? Not even the lantern or the ghost props? Why does this have wheels?
Just a little bit sped up now, son. There we go.
Do 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 do. Maybe it needs a ramp? Like Grand Theft Auto? I guess maybe. Huh. Alright, hang on. You know, on second thought, I should probably add this to the pile of things, shouldn't I? The big pie. It's mine now. Okay, hang on. Hang on. Just hold your goddamn horses quick. I know what I'm doing. I know vaguely what I'm doing. I have a very rough idea of what I'm doing. A very basic and ignoble idea of what I'm doing. Yeah. Alright? Just in general, alright? Just hang on. You know, it's probably easier if I do it this way. shovel. Alright, just hang on. Just hang on now. Damn it. Alright, this will have to do. Will be deleted and refunded outside of Halloween time in the game. Well, shit. Huh. Left shift to fly forward can be used to fly proper doing that. I tried it and it didn't work. Okay, hang on. What if I just... And also the axe. It takes some getting used to. Oh shit! I think Dr. Kell would be vomiting out of every orifice on his body after that. Okay, well we're gonna see in a minute if this works. We're gonna find out together, you and I. Because all of those are in there now, including my axe. Because I needed a new one anyway. So, let's test and see how any of this works out. Together. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord, it's gonna happen. Okay, so if I go back to you, then we can find out together. Right? That's how that works, isn't it? Also, since I'm not in the Halloween mode, it should be a normal day, right? Right? That's how that works, isn't it? It's gonna take a minute, because it has to load in all the extra polygons. All the extra RL stuff. Every single ounce of it has to be loaded in as like a big separate thing. Give it its time in the sun. Oh, no. Give it a second. Just give it a minute. Just give it half a second, okay? Just give it its time. Give it its time, where it has to pretend to know what anything is going on. It'll be alright. Everything's gonna be A-okay. Right? This is gonna take a minute. Because of all the 3D model stuff. My game would take 15 minutes to load from all I did in it. Jesus God. Oh, Christ. Isn't life a grand spectacle? Anytime now, son. You take your time now. Everything gonna be okay. Everything gonna be aight. Anytime. You're thinking your hardest. I respect that. I don't agree with it, but I respect it. Just taking its sweet time. Give it a second. Give it a minute. I'm back. What happened? Nothing happened. Nothing's wrong. Nothing at all is wrong. Everything's fine. There was not a suicide pact that happened at the end of the last time. That didn't happen. It was all false. You son of a bitch. Yeah, it's not here. Nothing's there. It should be there, but it's not there. Damn. Well, that was worth a shot. And so here I am again, Duck. Lost, alone, and afraid, with nothing to do with my time. At least I still have you, Maxwell. Arkham Well. Erie Well. Huh. Well! This was not what I had in mind. Spookware games I got you like 2 years ago or so. Don't those take like an exorbitant amount of time to do? Huh. Nyeh. It's a shame I can't use these as stairs. That's why I printed them out so long ago anyway. Well, I suppose that's that. My lungs. They're rotting from the inside out again. What a bright and sunny day where nothing bad could ever possibly happen. Where's Monique, anyway? You know, it's weird. It feels like we just did this. Time is a flat circle. Nothing ever happens. I like the one with the orange hair. To be honest with you. Everything else seems pretty nominal. Why doesn't Amelia, the largest of the Hollow Livers, simply eat the others? The one with the green hair is not bad either. The purple hair is pretty okay. The one with the kind of white hair out there is not bad. I swear, at some point something's gonna happen with this telescope, and I'm not gonna be ready for it. Like, it has to, right? Logically? Ugh. Well, all I really wanted to do was try and get some items. And that didn't really work, did it? There's really only one way the story can end. Good. Well, that's the end of that one.